Hey everybody, Dory Hunt here at Chaney Farm. We are working with the Warren County Library to try and get you guys some information on dairy farms. Here today, we are in the milk cows barn. So you see our ladies. These are all the ladies that are currently producing milk. So they all have had a baby and are producing around 60 to 70 pounds of milk every single day. We try and keep our ladies nice and comfortable. That's very, very important when it comes to producing milk, is happy and comfortable cows. So you can see we like to stay nice and calm around our ladies. We never want them to be afraid of anything, but we also want them to have access to all of the things that they need to be comfortable and to be happy and healthy. So what we're standing on right here is compost bedded pack. So this is our ladies' source of bedding. We use kiln-dried sawdust worked in with their manure. We make their beds every day, twice a day, with a chisel plow. You can kind of see the chisel plow out there. It's hooked to the back of that orange tractor, that Kubota tractor. And so you can see the lines in the pack. And so that's kind of how we're keeping that composting process going. And so make sure that compost creates heat, and that heat kills the bacteria. So make sure these ladies, they have udders, and that's where the milk is produced. So you want to make sure for good quality milk that you have good, healthy udders. So bedding is extremely important for these ladies. So we do our best to maintain it, and they seem to really appreciate it. So a couple other different things that you'll see out here is the fans that we have running. Hopefully everybody can hear us okay. So our cows, or cows in general, do not like to get hot. They can get heat stressed really easy. Their body temperature is about 101.5 degrees. So they get hot really easy. You know, our average weight is around 1,200 pounds. So we got to keep these ladies cool. So we got the fans running. It's a little bit rainy today, so you can notice that we have some of the curtains down. That's to keep some of the excess moisture from the rain off these ladies, as well as keeping some of the wind off of them too. So they don't mind the wind created from the fans, but any kind of strong winds they don't appreciate as well. Another thing that you guys can see, we got some of our ladies fighting over it, is the Laylee Luna. That's the brush. So that's actually the second one we've had to buy these ladies. We had them in this barn for about 3 years, going on 4 years now, and that's their second brush because they wore the first one out. So it seems like their Christmas present every year is every 2 years is a new brush. So you can see where the ladies have access to food, that big long silver panel that runs the whole length of the barn. On the other side of that is their feed, which we'll talk about that in another video. You can see the robot up there. They have 24/7 access to that robotic milking system. So if you're familiar with any female that's had a baby, you're constantly producing milk. So they like to have access to that robot, and you can see the line that you got going there of all the ladies waiting in line. So obviously they're not getting milk 24/7. It's just something that they have access to as they please. You can notice some of the water troughs, the blue there. There's one over there, and then another water trough on the other side of that concrete barrier. So make sure that they have access to feed, water, the milking system, and a place to lay 24/7. And cows are also very social animals, so you can kind of see how they're all bunched up together and also very interested in what we're doing. They're just very curious, very, very friendly, and love to be around each other and love their people too. And then one more thing, and then we'll get off here, is their collars, these transponders here. Obviously cows don't talk. She's not going to tell us when she's not feeling good. So that collar right there is like a Fitbit, but it's a kind of a little bit more sophisticated Fitbit. Keeps track of her health and her activity. So we can pick up when a cow's not feeling good way before she'll show signs. Another thing about keeping our cows happy and healthy is making sure that we keep up on problems and fix them when we need to. So appreciate you guys tuning in, and hopefully you guys can generate some questions from a little bit of this. Hopefully I covered what I could. Thank you all.